Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to Let's Platinum God of War Ragnarok. Oh yes, we are finally doing this game. Man, I'm looking forward to this. Okay, so before we started, before I started this episode, I actually started the game because there's actually a default setting of high frame rate mode, and basically my screen can't read that frame rate, I think it is, or something like that, but the capture device does. I also changed a few settings. This game has a crazy amount of settings. I turned aim assist off. I just like it off. It works better for me. The lock-on camera, I turned that off as well. All of this I left the same. This one's pretty cool. The touchpad shortcuts can actually be pretty useful. I didn't realize that you can do this until I was looking through it just before. You can having quick turn on swipe down might be quite valuable because having it on the left thumbstick down is kind of annoying sometimes. Yeah, high frame rate mode. So I think it's supposed to be able to do 120 frames, but yeah, I think that's what it is. My screen can't do 120 frames. I should probably put reduce flashing off on. That's all right. I favor performance, all about frame rate for me. So, I mean, the game looks good enough as it is already. And we're going to invert the vertical controls. Everything else I think is good. The only other thing I changed was the subtitle. I just put the speaker color as blue and the text as white. So I think that's it. Yeah, everything else is the same. Lots of accessibility things, and yeah, really, really good. They went to a lot of effort. All right, let us begin God of War Ragnarok. And we are playing on the only difficulty that you should play this game on. Give me God of War. Give me God of War is for those who want the game as difficult as possible, requiring godlike reflexes and strategy. Give me God of War is only available from the start of a new game. This difficulty can be reduced mid-game, but not reselected. That is very important to note. You do not need to play on Give Me God of War to get the platinum. I am simply playing it because that's what I want to do. So let's go. Yes.
Hungry? What's next?
Oh. Storm is getting worse.
I'll get them ready. Need help?
Ready?
I hope Fenrir got some sleep. Maybe he'll be ready to eat when we get home.
He is quite sick, Trace.
I know, but he was a little better yesterday. Until he wasn't. If he keeps eating, I'm not giving up on him. Hear that?
Yes.
Is it hurt?
It is her. The state is not far. Get ready!
She wouldn't give up that easy, would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
There she is! Mother! Let go! Got you! You gotta get away from her!
I'm trying!
Up there! What's she? Look out! The trees! They're coming down! That was too close. She's coming around again!
I do not wish to fight you!
I'm losing my grip here! Father!
I have you! Hold tight! The protection stave is near!
Oh no! Freya, we're not your enemy!
Freya, wait!
Please don't make me do this! We're through the stave. We made it.
Let us go home.
It's Becky. Svana. Up. I'm sorry I couldn't take the shot.
I did not wish you to.
I keep hoping she'll let it go. You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah. I guess killing Baldur really did bring on Fimbulwinter. It never stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
got it.
I will get the deal.
Go on, girls.
Okay, so we begin.
Yeah. He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir. You okay, boy? It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I missed you too. Where's your food? Still hungry? Come on, boy. You need to eat. Eat. What? Too big? There you go. Good boy.
Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourself.
For what? He's still eating. He wants to live.
He is dying.
You're a good boy. A brave boy. Fast and strong. But you can rest now. Okay? I'll be okay. You can let go now. You have to let go. Sofna. Afra. Tesu. Sofna. Hethon. Sofna. Sofna. Sofna.
Come. We train.
What? No. It's the middle of the night.
Night does not stop our enemies.
Why? What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. We prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard?
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
We do not know what Mother wanted.
Looks like we never will. Look. Can I have a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him?
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Care to tell me what went wrong?
The wolf is gone.
Oh, no. Not Fenrir. How's the lad taking it?
Not well. He goes to bury him.
Oh, damn it. All right, brother. Good night, then.
Kratos? Are you joining me?
Faye.
Are you ready? You walk as though Emir himself sits atop your shoulders.
This is your hunt. I will follow.
Very well, Grumbles. Fresh kill. At least it didn't suffer. Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt the predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
Your words are misguided. Shh. Approach slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we? No, don't! Come on. The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. We found his way inside. As I said he would. We should have acted.
It was not our concern. Now it is.
A problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
Gonna make me pick that one up? Good boy. This way.
Faye. 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 Faye!
Time is running out, my love, and there is much to do.
Mother! Mother!
Brother?
Where's Atreus?
Hence my bellowing. He never came back from burying the wolf. It's been some time.
He cannot be far.
Okay. So finally the game starts. Alright, let's let's look at some places from the first game.
Suppose he took a shortcut through the realm between realms?
No, the stones have not moved.
Baldur's chasm is too unstable, brother. The lad wouldn't try it.
This has not been opened.
No prints this way either. Let's see. Tracks heading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying.
Locked.
Aye. Fire's dwindling now. Where else could he have gone from here?
This is where he buried the wolf.
Looks like he lit a fire by the kennel. Commiserating with the other pups, I suspect.
I don't even think I found that in my first playthrough until much later, so yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the codex. So we've got goals, the path. So this is for all our main quests. So it just says, head home, more snow, must head home. Atreus does not return home from burying the wolf, my worry grows, I will follow his tracks. Favors, we're going to get those are basically side quests. Here's the map. We've only unlocked the upper wildwoods. This is where we live. And got a lot of stuff to do in Midgard. Skills, let's have a look at a few of these skills. So for the Leviathan Axe, we have a few different skills. Frost Awaken. Hold triangle to imbue the Leviathan Axe with ice and power up the next melee or ranged attack with high frost. So that's pretty good. Frozen Breach. Press R1 during Frost Awaken to do a wide swing and apply frost to nearby enemies. And you can see there it has skill labor, used 0 of 15. So different skills in this game have labors associated with them, and using the skill, the amount of times that it says, will rank that skill up to the bronze tier, silver tier, and gold tier. And once you get to gold tier, you get to apply what's known as a token to the ability, and it'll increase the damage, stun, something else that we haven't found, and like protection, so like how much sort of resistance you have using that move. And there's different things for different abilities. Frozen Spike. This is using the Frost Awaken. When you aim and press R1, so press L2 and press R1, you'll quickly throw the Leviathan Axe and create a frost explosion on impact, and that also takes 15 usages to get to bronze tier. Axe throw, simply aiming and pressing R1 will throw the axe. Leviathan axe forward can cause a more severe reaction when striking an enemy in the head or legs. Freezing throw, L2 and R2 to throw the Leviathan axe forward with force, can freeze weaker enemies for a short duration. Frost rush, while sprinting press R1 to perform a leaping slash attack, and Leviathan's Fury, while sprinting press R2 to perform a massive leaping attack, applying frost. You can also disable certain skills if you want by holding triangle, which I almost did there. This is our armor pieces, so we've only got the shoulder guard, wraps, and belt of survival. They provide very minimal defense and 1 strength to Kratos' abilities. He's level 1, he has 100 health, and only got the Leviathan axe and the shield. We don't even have our, our Blades of Chaos just yet. And the Rond is just a piece that attaches to the front of the shield and it provides extra bonuses. At the moment, nothing that we can get. Let's have a look at the Codex, because there's some funny things to read in here. Faye. It has been too long since Faye left us, and we spread her ashes from the highest peak in Jotunheim. A journey she planned, one that neither of us was ready for. I dream of her and simpler times when being together was enough. My duty now lies solely with our son, but I still have so many questions for her, so much that I still do not understand. I see glimmers of her in Atreus, and they make me smile, but I am left with those same questions as I try to guide him along his path. He is focused on who he will become, and while it becomes difficult to keep him close, I am grateful. I can continue this journey with him for now. Fenrir. The wolf Fenrir has been in decline for some time now. Atreus cares for the animal deeply and has not been able to accept that he is dying. In the past, I would have told him to close his heart to this loss, but he has already endured so much. I see the compassion in his heart and I am proud of the man he is growing into, but I must keep him focused if he is to be ready for more dark days ahead. Speki and Svanna. Not long ago, we rescued a pack of wolves from raiders on the Lake of Nine. Despite my warnings, Atreus decided to name them. Having these two to pull the sled has made transportation significantly easier. Mimir has lived with us since our return from Jotunheim. I have known few I would call friend, and brother fewer still, but I have come to rely on the wisdom and counsel of the smartest man alive. Also, he is compact and does not consume precious resources. Foes. Freya. Freya continues to pursue us, seeking revenge for the death of her son, Balder. I do not wish to fight her. She was a friend, but I will defend myself if she forces my hand. I do not see a peaceful resolution to our situation. Balder. I do not regret Balder's death. Had I allowed him to kill Freya, he would not have abandoned his pursuit. His fate would have been the same. I do not expect Freya to accept what happened as necessary. She will likely pursue us until one of us is dead. Magni and Modi, the sons of Thor, also pursued us on our journey. Magni was strong, but arrogant until his last breath. Modi proved himself a coward, but I pitied him in his last moments. There seems to be little forgiveness among the Aesir gods, and I expect that we have yet to suffer the consequences of the blood we spilled. Lessons, this is just teaching you how to play. I'll explain that as we go. Alright, let's start. So we'll go over here. Press R2 for a heavy attack. The control provides a little bit of resistance so that it can give you that gimmicky thing.
For you. Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
Ah, the bad old days in Greece?
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
Okay, I'm pressing right on the digital pad to get my Leviathan axe ready because we're going to get a fight here.
Use your words, brother.
The tracks stop here.
And we're not alone.
Okay, I'm going to hold triangle and perform that move there, which I've already forgotten the name of. Okay, there we go, I got a frost. I applied frost to this enemy. Now, because we're playing on Gimme God of War, we got to be pretty careful. About our fighting. Let's have a look at that raider. Few humans are left in the wild woods these days. Those who survive have either stashed themselves away in the warmest places they can find, or, should they choose not to hide, have only fended off the cold by transmogrifying their Fjalga, their guardian spirit. This part of their soul takes the traits of an animal, allowing them to adapt to Midgard's unforgiving climate. As of late, the various remaining raiders around the Wildwoods seem hell-bent on murdering the lot of us. The protection stave keeps interlopers at bay, but every hunting trip beyond its borders inevitably results in encountering a scouting party or two. Okay, another thing about this game is there's a lot of dialogue, so I'm not going to be able to talk that much throughout it. Oops. But the one thing I want to say was at the very beginning of the game, it's hard to notice, but it's so cool. It's almost an exact opposite of what happened at the beginning of God of War 2018, which is when you stun an enemy, press R3 to deal damaging blow. Just gonna keep performing this. When you're playing on Give Me God of War and you don't have many tools, you may as well just keep repeating the same moves. At the beginning of God of War 2018, okay, that guy got stronger, that's okay. Damn it. Kratos asks Atreus to feed them, and says to, like, you know, what are we going to do? And he goes, we're going to get some deer. And he goes, well, where do we get deer? Kratos says, in the direction of deer.
We should not be this close.
We should check on the protection stave. There's a tree up ahead, yeah?
Oh, can't do the quick turn? Hang on a sec. Why can't I do quick turn? Oh, I didn't realize that it wasn't set to that default. Okay, or to that particular one. There we go. And then in this game, instead of, you know, Kratos saying that he's hungry, Atreus brings the deer straight away and says, "Hungry?" It's the first word of the game, so really nice little callback there. All right, that was a good fight. We only took damage a few times.
The stave is broken.
Explains our trespassers. What happened here?
A bear. Mauled.
By what?
A larger bear. Wounded. The fight destroyed the tree. We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders, he may have sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find him.
Which tree? This one? Strange. Maybe this one here. I guess this is probably the one that's supposed to have the protection stave on it. It's hard to tell. Let me quickly... just want to check one more thing with the color filter. No, not that. Subtitles. I want to get rid of the blur. Yeah, this one here. Okay, there we go. I don't like having the blur there. Okay, so let's explore around here. I'm going to try and find a bunch of stuff. There's also, I don't know if it's going to happen. I think it is, and if it does, it's annoying. Like really annoying, but if it doesn't, it's okay. Technically, I don't need to get this chest now. I can come back for it later, or I end up coming back through this part, but I'll get it now. There's a really big glitch with the game.
Trail's on the other side of that gap, if you can fear the way. Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions.
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
So funny. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. He said some otherwise accurate prophecies. I think I was going to say something before. Oh, yeah. There's like a really big glitch in this game that for some reason they didn't fix, and I just want to see if it happens here.
And what do you believe about prophecy, Mimir?
I'm skeptical by nature, though we have seen things that defy explanation. So, speaking as the smartest man alive, I've no bloody idea.
Okay. Hold triangle to frost up the axe, powering up the next melee or range attack. So the game actually tells you here. I'm gonna chuck it at this guy. Retrieve it with the triangle button, and then go for a chop. Beautiful. That was good combo. Make sure you parry with the correct timing. I should actually be using my attacks a little bit more wisely here. You really want to bolster up the usage on some abilities, like I hit him in the head a couple times and I hit him on the feet. I'm just going to keep doing this. Especially against one enemy, it's pretty good. You always want to be looking up as well. There's like a few pots and stuff and hanging buckets that you can drop down to collect more resources and everything. And because of the glitch, which I will explain when we get there, resources are really scarce and hard to come by. Okay. Ooh. Labor should be finishing in just a moment. It was only 15. Bro, how is that not 15 by now? I don't mind this guy being level 2 because I can hit him a lot more times. What's going on? Why is my labor? Hang on a sec. Oh. Huh? Why didn't it tell me? That's strange. Alright, so apparently I already used it 25 times. This one's 11. Well, hang on, let me try this then. Gosh. Okay.
Alright, where's that trail gone?
One interesting thing about this game is it genuinely gets much harder as like the further you go. Whereas I think in the first game there was like one section that was just so difficult to get past really early in the game. But in this one it's like a natural progression. Raider Scout. This should give me the... Doesn't tell me? Interesting. Okay. I should have looked at that Raider Scout one. 1, 2. Luckily, I've been playing the game recently, so my parry timings are pretty good. Takes a fair bit to get used to some enemies.
Too many for a scouting party. They must have a camp nearby.
I know what you're thinking, brother. But Atreus can handle himself. You've taught him well.
So he keeps telling me.
Okay, let's have a quick look at that rating thing. So it was... No, not foes. It's going to be in Beastry, Midgardian, and Raider Scout. While most raiders favour the strength and pride of the stag for their fjalga, scouts favour the owl for its sharp eyes and sharper talons. They often claim to be able to peer through the eyes of Midgard's owls, but this strikes me as boastful havers. They favour ranged attacks and are deadly accurate with their slings. Yep. I'll point some more stuff out about how the game tracks enemy attacks and all that. It's very useful. Okay, our first coffin. We find a lot of these coffins in the game and they're just going to give us a bunch of resources and stuff. We get our first piece of forged iron, some more hack silver as we've been getting. You can either...
And the trail leads into that cave.
Well, we know where we are going. I'm sure we can find a quiet way in.
Okay, you can get that piece of hack silver there. Okay, there's a hanging bucket. I'm going to leave that one for a sec because I don't want to potentially die and miss out on that. Oh, right. He wanted us to be quiet. And I was like, nope. Alright, you know what? Oh. No, let me leave it there. I'm sure I can get it from the other side. I bloody hope so.
Raiders you rescued the wolves from?
No. They have not been here long.
I love how the voice changes when they're inside caves. Death from above. Sprint off a ledge. Once in the air, press R1 to unleash a death from above attack. Okay, let's try that. So... Okay, now we actually have too many enemies here to keep performing the fleeing move, so I'm gonna try and defeat this one at least. And hit this one a couple more times. Trust me, doing this is gonna make life a lot easier later. We don't have to do it for the platinum, but just for the sake of finishing everything, or finishing everything as close as possible to 100%. Oh, hello. That was bad timing. Nice.
The trail goes through here. Leads deeper in.
There will be more.
Okay, so the hanging bucket is right there. Hit it. Collect. Okay, so Shattered Rune. The Shattered Rune is the item that is concerned with the glitch in the game. So I'm going to explain it right now while they're not talking and while I'm exploring. Shattered Runes are supposed to provide you... Their only purpose is to sell, and they provide you with extra hack silver. However, for some reason, at least on my practice profile, I don't know if it's going to be the case here because this is like technically a different profile. The game just does not allow you to sell them. They don't appear. What? Who? Okay, you guys. Yeah, for some reason they just do not appear and I have no idea why. That was a good shot. There we go, axe throw. Okay, so axe throw I've now done 50 times already, if you can believe it. Luckily these guys only attack once. Gotta watch out for the sling throw. Here it comes. Press L1 to block. You can also time your L1 press to do that and fling it straight back, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so I realized what happened before. The skill labor, if it's on skill labor, it won't. You have to get it to the next level before it can reach the bronze tier. I also want to try and do a bunch of deaths from above attacks because it's actually sort of like it's not a trophy, but it's sort of related to a trophy. Oh, actually I wanted to show this off. Hang on a sec. How do I climb up? Yep, like this. So first let me look for, okay, there's an enemy. So if you climb up a ledge and immediately press R1, Kratos will do an attack with his shield, which I don't know if it was intentional, but it's pretty cool. I'm going to be very careful here, I don't want to die. Dying in this is... It's not bad, but it is annoying. I want to try and stay alive as often as I possibly can. I will be dying many, many times.
Huh. Well, that's for the best. Find a way out.
Okay, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything, so I'm just going to go head back for a quick sec just to look where I was. Pretty sure I got everything. Gosh, I really hope I didn't miss anything. It's so easy to miss stuff when you're trying to explore an area that you're pretty confident about, but then you just happen to miss like the slightest thing. I think we're good. Ah, beautiful. I was looking for that. Okay, now there's a coffin over there. Let's grab it.
The trail leads back out. We need our own way up to find it again.
Oh, it's not a coffin, it's just like a large chest. There is a difference in actuality and in the game. Is there another hanging bucket anywhere?
Perhaps Atreus came here seeking shelter, kept moving when he saw the raiders, and the bear came barreling after. Impressive rampage, I'll give it that.
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Well, just as likely the bear was hurt and Atreus was chasing it to help. You know the lad.
Okay, check above, check above. No, okay. Here we go.
Atreus, where are you?
Alright, here we go with our first boss fight against Bjorn. Okay, a decent start, but then I got caught off guard. When you see yellow rings, you can block break. When you see red rings, avoid. The Q game. And if you sort of take note of how the enemies act when they're about to attack, you can also... Oh, that hurt. You can also parry that stuff. This is actually a pretty difficult fight. Rage time. I pressed that really quickly, I'm sorry. Okay, good, there's a... I'll quickly grab a health. Okay, just keep punching. You can press R1, R2, you can do L2, which is really cool. You can throw a big ass rock. Let's do that again. Okay, our Spartan Rage is definitely going to be over now. Oh. Good. That last one is a little bit delayed. Thank goodness the game lets you cancel out of almost any attack. Well, I think it is any attack, but... Ah, damn it. I've got to get to the health stone. Health stone. Okay, good. Oh, not good. You pretty much don't want to do any special attacks, I don't think, because you know, charging the axe takes too long unless you do it now. Okay, that's not too bad. Hey, I got Frozen Breach. Nice. Make sure you time these attacks. Doing pretty well here. Nice. Beautiful. Ah, interesting. I've just noticed something that I didn't know, but I'll explain it when I get to that part, which will be much later. Okay, we did it! Yay! First try, I'm happy about that. Very happy about that, actually. This game is not easy.
Atreus! Atreus! Atreus!
What?
First, focus. Heal.
What happened?
You do not remember.
I prayed Fenrir. And then I'm not sure. I was so sad. And then I was angry. And scared. I remember running. There was a bear. Charging, and I charged back? That had to be a dream.
Your emotions. They transformed you.
I didn't know I could do that.
You did not do anything. They overcame you. That is why we must not abandon your training. We do not know the reach of your abilities. They will be dangerous without discipline to control them.
You've already taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. Answers she withheld.
What if there was someone who could help us? Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me. I might have killed you. Until you learn control, we will take no unnecessary risks.
Inaction is also a risk. You taught me that. Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No! No. Collect yourself.
A Grizzly encounter. Atreus. Atreus has grown much since our journey to Jotunheim. We have trained through winter upon winter, with no summers between. He is stronger, more capable, more adept in battle, and an excellent climber. But he still has much to learn if he is to master his emotions with discipline. He remains distracted by thoughts of Loki and the destiny foretold by the giants. Whatever his mother's people intended for him, whatever she intended, I will keep him safe and prepare him while I can. Health will automatically regenerate a small amount after a fight if Kratos is critically hurt. I was like, are you going to do it? Any... No health stones? Rip. Alright, let's go. Can I just say also, like, the acting has been incredible thus far. It is a long game, but the time that it takes between conversation is so good.
Going to discuss the boy becoming a bear?
Yeah, are we?
Not now. We need to repair the protection stave and get home.
What happened to the protection stave?
You did.
So you're blaming me?
I am not blaming you, Atreus.
Well, tell your voice that.
So good. Alright, let's have a look. So we unlocked Spartan Rage Fury. Press L3 plus R3 to enter a state of rage and use the R1, R2, L1 and L2 buttons to unleash on enemies. Each attack heals a small amount. Exit this state early by using the command again. Upgrades decrease the Spartan Rage cost of each attack. Cool, so you can upgrade it using our experience. We have very little experience at the moment, but we can later. I can actually buy a new technique. I'm just going to have a quick look. Extinguish Flames is not useful right now. It says axe melee attacks against burning enemies deal bonus damage. We're not going to deal any burning attacks anytime soon, so we don't need to buy that. Vengeful Sickle, aim and hold R1 to charge up the Leviathan axe, causing it to spin and slice for multiple hits against an enemy when thrown. Decent. It's actually a decent ability, more so than I originally thought, but we're probably not going to buy that too. How are we doing? 61. Nice. This is Freezing Throw 2. It's the same thing, you just hold it up so that a frost explosion occurs. Decent for groups of enemies, but I still don't really like that one. Whirling Storm is excellent. When evading, hold the left thumbstick forward and press R1 to form a quick spinning double slash. Evasive Storm, I like this ability, but it actually doesn't get as much use as you might think. This one, however, is okay. Glacial Rake. Hold R1 to drag the axe through the ground and rip out ice shards that travel forward and strike repeatedly with high frost. I'm going to buy this one. It's not anything like super useful, but it's a good ability. So you just hold R1, hang on a sec. Bang. So really good, and the animation is fantastic. How are we going for time? We're almost out. Alright, Companion Arrows. Use square to command a companion attack. Arrows deal extra stun and take time to recharge. Arrow counters in the lower right hand corner. So press square, press it again, press it again, press it again. I want to hit him. I want to try and parry him. Hang on, what if I do that? I wanted to try and kill him with the Leviathan axe after stun. Just going to keep hitting with this. Gotta love the trip.
So, lad, besides your gift of language and hearing creatures' thoughts, are there any other new magical abilities to report?
Not really.
What of Fenrir?
What about him?
When he died, you cast a spell.
No, I didn't.
But I saw light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Trick of Fimbulwinter, perhaps? Seen my share.
I think the Fimbulwinter thing, I think they said that like it's 12 or 13 winters in a row. So that's why it said that thing about no summers in between with Atreus.
Oh,
That would suck.
I recognize where we are now.
This is why I said I didn't need to pick up that chest earlier, because you end up coming back here. But I thought, I'll just grab it.
Yours, Atreus.
Seriously?
That, or any prey you might have been dragging, I suppose.
Not sure that makes me feel any better.
This one.
I didn't mean to.
Intent does not matter. Only consequences.
What can we do?
Nothing. Nature will take its course.
Storms are coming.
Isn't it cold enough?
We are almost home.
So just to explain, I think Atreus defeated this bear while he was a bear. He destroyed a tree which broke the protection stave which allowed the raiders in, and then he put the protection stave back using this tree, I think. Alright, I think we got one more fight before heading home. And this one's a bit tougher, I think. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Ah, the hell did I avoid that? Good shot, good shot. Bad shot. Okay, so the yellow indicators tell you about when an enemy's off screen and it's sort of heading towards you or like focused on you. And then when it's red, it means they're going to hit you. If it's like this pink shade, it means they're going to hit you with a ranged attack. There we go, silver. Don't want to lose my progress, so... Okay, beautiful. I did it.
Wow. A lot of those guys.
It's been like this all night.
It must have been inside the stave when I fixed it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Let me have a quick look at this. Wow, I only need to use it 20 more times. That's actually pretty good.
Sometimes I really wish Tyr's temple still worked so we could get out of Midgard.
They say Fimbulwinter affects all realms, lad.
Okay, but how could things be any worse than here?
We are pretty much about to finish.
Hey, Svanna, you're not scared. You're a brave girl. Good. Brave girl. That's right.
He's good with them. No surprise, really.
Specky, you okay? Just a little thunder. That's a good girl. Good girl.
I wonder if I head over to Fenrir if he'll say anything. No? Okay. Alright, well, we are here. Much like the first game, although I think I did 20 minutes or something like that. Some amazingly incredible stuff is about to happen, and we're going to see that next time. So for now, I hope you've enjoyed episode 1 of Let's Platinum God of War Ragnarok. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.